2,000 mile review, 2024 Specialized Haul LT. Guys, this is a no fluff review. I bought this bike with my own money, so I have no horse in the race. I'll tell it to you straight. If you want it simple, I own 2 of these bikes and I don't recommend it. The reason is they have major problems. My black one has just been sitting at home because it has so many errors and is out of warranty, so I'm not sure how much it's going to cost me. This one, I'll have 2 error codes that I need to take in. It's like when I bought the bike, after putting 300 miles on it, I got a bunch of error codes. I haven't been able to take it in because it's such a big bike, and I have to leave it at the shop for many weeks. Now, that said, I don't have anything against Specialized. I'm not trying to bash them, but I'm just trying to save you money if you're thinking about buying one of these bikes. Is it a great bike? Yes, it is. It's an amazing bike. It's beautiful. I get a lot of compliments on it, but it's just not fine-tuned, okay? What I mean by that is there's a lot of problems with it. Now, if this bike was just like $1,000 or $2,000, I totally would understand that, but I'm sitting with this bike over $5,500 that I spent on this bike with accessories, okay? Actually, might be a lot more if I include the side accessories, like, for example, this pump that I bought for it, or, the orbits, or, other accessories throughout the bike you guys will see, like the seat post. Anyways, if you're interested in any of the accessories, there's a link below on Amazon. I'm an affiliate, but I give you a list of all the stuff that I have on the bike. Now let's talk about some of the accessories, because one of the coolest accessories that I bought for this bike was this pump, okay? This pump is truly amazing, okay? It's a Cycle Plus. I've owned many different bikes. I've owned many different pumps. Like, I have analog pumps, like you see right here. But, it's very hard to pump, your bike, when you especially have these big old fat tires. You're sitting there, pumping, and it's a pain in the butt. So I bought this electrical pump, and it has really been revolutionary. I don't know why I haven't bought it before. There's a link below if you want to buy it off of Amazon. It's very affordable, but it'll save your butt. I just pulled over right now and filled up both my tires, and I figured, why not just do a quick video real quick for you guys, since I already put 2,000 miles on it. Let me show you the mileage. Turn it on real quick. Yeah, this is my kid's drawings. I'll have it up there. So I have 2,015 miles, guys, on this bike, and I put 2,015 miles in maybe like 3 or 4 months. It hasn't been that long, ladies and gentlemen. I ride it a lot. Another thing that really is very cool that I added on was this kinetic energy seat post. It's definitely a must. If you want more comfort, if you're having back problems, this thing will save your butt. Another thing I really like is this Aragon seat. This one is literally made for back pain. I was having my electric white cargo bike. I was having a lot of back pains, and that's why I sold it. And then I put this kinetic energy post, and then I upgraded to this seat that's basically certified by chiropractors in Europe, so it won't give you back pain. And literally my back pain just went away, and I'm like super stoked about it. Now, this thing was kind of expensive, guys. It's like almost $300 just for the seat post, and this thing's like $170, so it's not cheap. But if you ever had back pain, you know that's not cheap either. You know what I mean? So I'd rather spend the money and not to have the back pain. Now, I've gone through like 2 kickstands. This is my second kickstand. Now, for example, when I message Specialized for the kickstand, they send me one immediately. I messaged them about my error codes, like the first 3 weeks that I had it, and it's been like months now. They haven't even replied back to me. I had all these problems with it. They haven't even replied back. So some things that are small, they'll quickly respond to you, but things that are major, they won't respond. They'll tell you, just go ahead and take it to the shop. And then you have to leave it at the shop for God knows how long. I left one at the shop, and it took them like 3 weeks to get it back. And if this is your primary ride, like it is for me, well, it just doesn't work. So this is the only thing I'm disappointed at is that this bike has a lot of bugs, and if you leave it at the shop, it'll take you like, who knows, 3 or 4 weeks. And I've shopped around many different bike shops. So that's the only thing I don't like about this, is that now I've owned like 5-6 e-bikes, and they all have problems, right? All e-bikes have problems, what I've realized, okay? I've owned like $7,500 Trag Demani HV. I've even owned like low-end electric cargo bike, the Expedition. But I can tell you they all have problems. But what makes a difference is the company. If the company stands behind their work, like electric, you know, it doesn't matter if you have a cheap bike because they can take care of it. You know, I bought an electric bike, it was cheap, and the company, like, it broke down 3 times and they fixed it immediately. I didn't have to pay any money out of pocket. And they were very cool about it, which made me like have a really positive taste in my mouth, right? My Gazelle, you know, it broke down. I had to pay out of my own pocket. Specialized, you know, it broke down. I messaged them. They haven't replied back. Okay, so it's been like almost 3 months now waiting for these guys to reply back. All they say is they're really busy right now because this is the bike season. And I tell them, well, you weren't that busy when you were trying to take my money. You know, when I spend $5,500 with you guys, you weren't that busy when you were taking my money. Why is it busy when it comes to the warranty, right? So anyway, so I don't have a beef with Specialized, man. They're just, you know, company trying to make money. But it is a really cool bike. I really like, you know, the back seat where I can haul my kids in it. I get a lot of compliments. Like today I got a compliment on it. Like every day that I take it out, I literally get compliments on it. It is a cool bike. Some things that could change on it is, you know, make sure it's bug free and make sure they have more support at Specialized, because if a small company like electric company, they can give amazing support and they're selling a bike that's $2,000 versus one that's $5,000 and they're telling you they don't have support. Well, there's something wrong there. You know what I mean? Now, this is a better quality bike than the electric, without a doubt. I'm not saying that it's not, but, you know, support makes a big difference, all right? So, one of the things about the battery, they claim that it has 60 miles in it. Guys, I don't get anything close to that. I'm a strong rider. You guys can see I put over 2,000 miles in just a few months. This bike is crappy on the battery. I have many different e-bikes like Gazelle, electric, track, and I can tell you some of those other bikes, all of them actually have better battery juice than this one. If you throttle it, you may only get like 20 miles, 25 miles. If you pedal it in like assist number 2 or 3, you're probably getting about like 40 miles with it, guys, okay? Only you may get close to 60 or 50 if you put it on the pedal assist 1, but you know, when you have cargo, or this is a pretty heavy bike, and so it's kind of tough to do it with level assist 1. I'm a strong rider, and you know, I never ride it on 1. Okay, it's very, very hard to do, especially if you have hills and stuff. So I'm always on 2 because 3 will just suck up my juice. 3 is like you only get like 30 miles and you're pedaling your butt off, but you're only getting 30 miles. Now let's talk about some of the difference between a hub drive and a what is it called? A motor drive center motor versus a hub. You do feel a difference. When I have my Gazelle, it has a Bosch. You know, when I pedal, it feels totally different than a hub. This one, the Specialized Hall LT, feels much better than the Expedition from electric, because that one you were just ghost pedaling. This one I don't get ghost pedaling unless I'm going like over 25 miles an hour. Then I do get ghost pedaling. So I wish that it had a higher gear so it would eliminate the ghost pedaling. But overall, man, I am very happy with this bike. I wasn't happy with all the bugs. Like I said, I have 2 of them. One of them is just sitting at home. I don't know how much it's going to cost to fix it. I haven't took it in because they're pretty heavy, and it's hard to transport it, okay, to the bike shop. But I am very happy with all the accessories that I put on it. For example, like, you know, this little cup holder, you know, I like it how it just opens up and I can have all sizes of, you know, cups in there. I do like these panniers. Now, this one pannier, I got to tell you guys, don't put your laptop on the bottom. I had my pannier on here and I had it incorrectly. I hit a bump and it flew off. The pannier like literally flew off and it cracked my my laptop, my MacBook Pro, which now cost me $2,000. So it literally cracked my laptop because it came off the hinges, man. This pannier just fell off on a small speed bump. You know, I wasn't even going that fast. So that was kind of disappointing. It did crack my pannier too, but what can you do, guys? There's not much you can do, okay? I have 4 of these panniers, so the one that's cracked is at the house. I was looking for it, so if this is the one, so I can show you where it's cracked, but no, I didn't bring that one. I left that one at home. So that said, let's run through some of the accessories. We talked about the kinetic energy, which is amazing. You get must-have. This seat, must-have. This bag is very nice. Orbit. I'm a big fan of them. I put that one in the front as well. Very, very cool. There's a link for all the stuff on Amazon. You can get a whole list of the accessories that I put in all my bikes. I definitely put a mirror. You kind of need one of these. This one was pretty good too. The other thing I did here, I don't know if you guys can see, I put all my tools down here. So I have like a slime. I have some other stuff like tools. So I put it down here so people don't steal it, because one of the bad things with this pannier is, I have stuff in there and people have stole it. Like literally, like when I'm parked, they come in there and take stuff out. So that's the only bad thing with this pannier. So I kind of hid it down here, and nothing has been stolen so far. Thank God from it. I do like the. I added some adapters here so I can put some other stuff on there, because the cool thing with this bike, you do get 2 places to mount stuff. But I added one of these. I forgot the name of it, but you're able to mount it anywhere, and you can add other stuff to it. The light on my back bike does not work, hasn't worked since I got it, almost after 200 miles on it. I have to take it in. The wire literally just fell off when I was riding. You can see me kind of like bungee taping it right there. This is Specialized right there. You think when you spend that kind of money you would get some kind of better quality work, but unfortunately these things are made in Japan or Taiwan, and it's not the best. Specialized and Track, and these guys are more into profits versus quality work, unfortunately. I think this is most of America's corporations, right? It's hard to find a company like Electric that really wants to help you out. Now, Electric doesn't have quality bikes, but they have amazing support, dude. Like one of the best support. Again, I don't work for them. They didn't pay me. I sold the Electric. I was having back problems with it, but I didn't have the seat suspension or the seat. I was using their stock. But overall, I was very impressed by that company. So, I have this little light that I installed because my backlight is out. I have to take the bike in, but I have to leave it in there for 3 or 4 weeks. So overall, guys, this is an amazing bike. Would I buy it again? I don't think so, because it was very, very expensive, and I had many problems with it, and support was below par. Below par for you're getting an A quality company brand, A plus, but the service, I would say support is an F or a C. Yeah, not an F, a C. So there are other companies out there, they're like C brand, but they're providing A plus service, so support. So it's a tough thing, guys. When you buy an electric bike, now I've owned like many different electric bike, all right, from $7,500 to $2,000. And I can tell you guys that they all have problems. And what makes them stand out is their customer support. If they don't have good support, then you are screwed, ladies and gentlemen. You're jacked, because these things are expensive. And most people don't know how to work on them, unfortunately. Most bike shops do not know how to work on these stuff, and they complain about it. Like, if you want to get the back tire replaced on this thing, just the flat is going to cost you $60 just for them taking the back tire off. Doesn't even include the tire, just to take the wheel off, because it's so hard, it's so compact. So that's the bad thing with these bikes. I definitely recommend running tennis armor in there and some slime. I have tennis armor in mine and slime, and I've already got multiple flats, guys. That's why I had to pull over today, put some air in. I said, well, since I'm already pulled over, let me go ahead and do a video for you. So if you don't have a slime in this, and if you don't have a tennis armor, you're going to get flats all the time. These tires are not the best, but they're not the worst either. But just know that, it's a pain in the butt when you do get a flat on these bikes, and it's going to cost you an arm and a leg. The front one is pretty easy to take off, but the back one's in the pain in the butt. I've had multiple flats already with 2,000 miles on it, and if I didn't have slime in there and tennis armor, I would have had a lot more flats, guys. So anyways, I'd love to hear your comments. I can't recommend this bike. I'm not trying to diss on Specialized, but the quality of this bike was not up to par for the amount of money that I spent. If I would have bought like a brand new car, even a cheap car, they have better warranty. And today you're paying like $5,000, $6,000, $7,000 for an e-bike. And it's just messed up that the government doesn't have more lemon law protections for consumers, because out of all the bikes that I bought, they all had problems. And what stands out is the company, if the company's willing to stand behind their work. Okay, I'm very impressed with this pump. I would definitely buy that pump again. I'd definitely buy that Orbit again. There are some accessories here that I would definitely buy over, like that seat post, like that seat literally saved my butt, saved my back. If I can get this, if I saw one of these for used for like 500 to 1,000 bucks, I would get it, but I would not pay again a new one because it has a lot of problems, guys. And Specialized knows about it. Like the kickstand fell off. I was driving, the kickstand literally just fell off, and I had to do a video and send it to Specialized. Like, hey, it just fell off. I was driving, dude. And they know about it. A lot of people have talked about stuff about their kickstand. Again, this is not a diss to Specialized. I think Specialized made a better bike than Track. I own a Track Damani HP. I think Specialized is better company when it comes to quality and how to design their bikes. However, there is definitely quality control issues that they need to address, and they also need to address their support, because they'll take your money, but if you call them for support, they're going to tell you, oh, they're going to cry, oh, we're very, very busy right now, it's going to take months before we get back to you. So please know that, and I wish they would disclose that on their website, because I wouldn't give them 5,000 bucks if I knew it was going to take months for them to reply back to me for support. I would have just bought a different bike. Anyways, guys, this is Mike with myrealestatedojo.com. If you're interested in real estate, go to my real estate dojo and get my free training, or buy my newest book, Zero to Deal, where I teach you how to find seller financing or deep discounted off-market properties with zero marketing budget at myrealestatedojo.com. Don't take no for an answer. Peace.